Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The link also is home to the Temple Owls. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Sooners offense will have the ball first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, and let him get some confidence.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. On the run, still looking. It's caught. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Burks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
7-0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Temple's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through, and all week long they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the... it's a running room. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Temple lines up quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Adams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Gets rid of it. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's McCoy. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't load the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it in the middle, it's Sategna. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. QB draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. That's caught. It's Thomas. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a seam wide open. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Got him, and nobody's close. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Temple lines up quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Rides the back on the option again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Still looking. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win. There ever was one. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen.
Turning on the Jets. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Finds his man.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Burks. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Going up top again. Makes the grab. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle.
Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass, it's McCoy. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the screen.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's McCoy. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun, the inside give. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 30 on the return. This defense has set them up in scoring position.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's McCoy. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. Touchdown, Owl! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 24 over the Rebels.
With jet sweep pass.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. looking for a man. It's Mateer. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that one.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Bringing it back.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
With the run on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Worthy. Touchdown, Temple! They move on top here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got a man, it's Sategna. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Makes one man miss. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
He'll keep it himself. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramp, he's going for the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
It's caught for the 2.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's McCoy. A strike downfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision fires deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Second down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and this is great offense. You want to finish it. You want to finish the drill with your offense on the field and that clock ticking. Nice job converting on third down and basically salting this game away.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. To throw, it's Mateer. It's complete. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Sooners inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from a defense. You're expecting runs, second and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that second down.
They're thinking touchdown here on fourth and goal. The kicker stays on the sideline. Now the play fake. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Rush is on him. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
26.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. After this, it'll be a wrap. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good